there was one sentence. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I didn't know a lot of the words, but like I realized 很多三点水的单词都是关于水，就是，但是
嗯，
我觉得是没有水，就是抽象的。Okay, so here we're talking about this sentence from the three body problem, which stuck right out to me as I was reading it because before I could even parse the sentence in my head, before I even understood it, all of the characters with the three water dots radical sticks right out. And so even though this section isn't really talking about literal water, you can see all these water related characters. In the book, in this part, they're inside this virtual reality game, uh, trying to calculate the position of three suns, these three bodies, and using millions of soldiers with flags, black and white, and I think other colored flags to kind of simulate an electric circuit. They're simulating AND gates and OR gates and everything to do these calculations without an actual computer inside the virtual reality game. And so, anyways, I just thought this was it was an interesting sentence. So I asked Adobe to animate this sentence, and this is what they came up with, which doesn't exactly capture what it would look like, but it's still kind of a cool animation.
I don't know how to translate 涟
I
漪.
know. Lianyi. They
Like
said
you drop
ripples.
a little stone into a lake, and it will
Yeah.
like the from the stone like small circle, big circle, like bigger,
Uh-huh.
bigger, bigger circle, like 涟漪
We call it ripples.
ripple.
Yeah. I guess it's just for that. It's just for water. Yeah, for water. Yeah, like you said, the circles, the
嗯
small little waves. Yeah, Yanhua. That was new. So that's Jinhua 和 Yanhua 是大部是类似。
有点像，有点像进化，就是进化，我感觉可能更强调就是生物的变化，
哦，
演化可
嗯
能有一点更温和一点，gradually developed or become，
嗯哼，
就是涟漪成为了 become，但是这里用进化的话，可能就不是那么合适。有很多三点，激荡
就
也是三点水。
uh-huh, uh-huh. That's why it was before I even read it. Oh my God, there's a lot of water in this
It's
sentence.
all related to water.
It's just funny because it's not about water even. It's all just abstract, like like water. Yeah, mm-hmm.